Just text, I know it's a toss. Oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying?
Well, we are live. We really are. We got Scott in the house. We can always count on Scott.
How's it going?
Oh, he is doing great. I'm going to talk about you too, Scott, today. I'm going to talk about Scott. Uh-oh. I know
Not my Scott.
Yeah. There we go. Mute the site. There we go. Let me get back over here on StreamYard. My brother taught me how to mute it, and I forgot to mute it. Ain't that great?
I'm the same way.
Oh, good. You talking about uh-oh. But anyway, I'm here this morning. We're going to talk about the life of a YouTube creator after monetization. Yes, I got a lot to talk about that. I'm going to even talk about my first paycheck. Yeah, y'all, how much and how long it took me to get that paycheck. Hey, Destination, working on that monetization. And thank all of the ones that come and look at replay. Thank y'all so very much. And the ones that shared me is pinned to the top. And I thank y'all so very much. My little list done got long too. Yeah, Jaden and see, I can't see it on this side. I have to go back over here to see it. Warm Strong Adventures and yeah, Jaden, Warm Strong, Tuber Chat, Felicia, and April Showers. My list got a little long this time, and I thank y'all so much for sharing me out because that helps me grow. It really does. And Trish, hey, Trish here. Hey, Trish is following, especially you on your journey. I'm going to share a little bit of that, just a tad. I'm going to show y'all when I went to sleep on a live. I still laugh about that. You can just see me sleeping. Who blurry?
You're fine, Betty.
Oh, okay.
It must be on his end. I'm looking at it on YouTube. So
that's right. You got 2 monitors now.
I have 3. I'm fancy.
Can I ask you, did your son help you?
Oh, he had to.
Send him down. Send Joe Jackson down. How was everybody weekend? Destination, it ain't blurry here. Scott, get your Wi-Fi right.
Yeah, get your Wi-Fi right, Scott.
Right.
We need it right for Wednesday.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't know. Do you think it's his settings in StreamYard?
Well, it could be. Sometimes YouTube will downgrade your settings. So if you go to your YouTube settings, and he might be watching it in 360p instead of like 720p or 1080.
Yeah, I know how to check that.
And that's if I'm blurry look. If my picture looks too blurry, that's the first thing I do. Go to YouTube settings.
Okay. We learn everything. Well, thank you, Destination. You going live on lunch today? And Trish said you got a whole studio system set up.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, you think I knew something.
But that's good though. You can only get better as you go. That's amazing. So happy for you. I really am. I want to at least get a second camera set up. I ain't gonna say no second monitor, but if I knew how to set it up, I probably would. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start this day. And Warm Strong, how was your weekend?
It was good. Didn't do a whole lot. Watched a little football. Did this, that, and the other. Worked a little bit on YouTube. Not a whole lot. So again, my work on YouTube now is more of setting up lives and doing a little research. My That's about it. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get some new content.
Oh, okay. Okay. Walk downtown. You know what I told you? About the lake or something with water. Y'all ain't got no aquarium?
Oh, we do. We're the Great Lakes. We have more water than Florida.
Okay. Maybe a pop-up destination saying today, she said she don't know about lunch, but she have a premiere at 6. See, I was thinking it was alive at 6 o'clock is what I was thinking. And yet we told you controversial cruising, and that's might be what he needs to do sometimes. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. When you went out, remember when you were messing up that day? So did you just go out the studio and come in, or did you go out and reboot your wife? What did you do?
I rebooted everything.
Oh, really?
And then just was able to just entered back into the studio.
Oh, okay. That's nice to know, though. It really is. That's really.
I think Destination Fun was saying it. She said that YouTube you couldn't do it, but
yeah, YouTube you definitely can't do it.
I thought for some reason you couldn't do it on this either.
I do know.
Betty, give me 1 second, Betty. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm still here listening to you, but just
okay.
do one
no
thing.
Problem. No, y'all know I love to talk. That's one thing about YouTube. I love to talk. Well, I had a great weekend until Sunday. I went out and I was vlogging, and I just didn't feel like I was doing a great job as I did before. And you know, when you do that, it kind of messes up with your head. So that kind of messed my Sunday afternoon up. So yeah, but we're going to talk what me and Warmstrong we went through. We talked about it before, but we're going to just elaborate on a little bit more after. And I'm going to talk about my first check and how long it took me to get my pay out. And because you know you have to have at least $100 to get some money out of the pot is what they do. And they transfer it into your account. It goes into my savings. A lot of people let it go into their checkings or whatever, but it goes into my savings is what it is. So, but first I want to say, I got so many different books, Jesus. I want to say, the first thing I want to say is only 3% of people on YouTube, only 3% even make it to 10,000 subs, and at least on each video 1,000 people watching their video. 1,000 people every time you put up a video, 1,000 people watch, and you have at least 10,000 subs. Only 3% make it. And Roberto, whatever he said if you could do that, then you could say you broke through. So 3%.
I consider myself breaking through just being up here right now, Betty.
You know what he mean money-wise. But you know what? I'm teasing. But we all have different goals of what we want to do. You know, I would be happy with 5,000.
Right.
No, you know what I would be happy with? 1,000 people and 1,000 people watching my video. That's what I would be happy with.
Why does he care about 10,000 people? Why?
No, he was just saying he was saying that to say that a lot of people don't reach that. A lot of people don't reach 1,000 either.
People got the whole game twisted. I don't care what your number is. You could have 100. I know people with 300,000 people, and me and you, Betty, are pulling more people in our lives than they pull in theirs. So they can have all the subs you want. Now the views. Now we're talking. Now you're telling me, because I know people. I know people with 36 subscribers and pulling in more people than me. So I'm looking up to them. What are you doing? So.
And before we even elaborate on that more, I think a lot of times too, people take it personal. Seem like when we talk, I think they take it personal. Like I'm really talking about the whole creative bunch, but they tend to take it personal. If I say, okay, you got 10,000 people, you only got 2 people watching you. What is that telling me? And then that's when it goes off the rails. You know, people think you talk about them, but it is true, y'all. Honestly, now you got it. If you got
If the
10,000,
if the shoe fits, wear it.
yeah. Now
You're doing something wrong. If you got 10,000 people and people aren't watching you, you're doing something wrong. So instead of being mad at somebody pointing it out, go ahead and fix what your problem is, and get 10,000 people and have 10,000 views.
Yeah, it is. It's like, I don't know why people get upset about that. You know, and
Because
I
they
think
feel like,
go ahead.
they feel like you're talking about them, and it's not like. Again, this is why I don't talk to a lot of people. If you see me in your inbox or whatever you want to call it, the DMs, and I'm saying something about your video, it's because I care. Because if I don't care, you won't even hear from me. You'll get the comment, nice video. But if I'm
Hey,
talking to you,
G, welcome in, OG. I don't have on black today, OG. I thought about you. He always thought. If OG only knew, the only reason I don't keep on my pajama bottom is because I get up. So
exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's why I always put on a pair of pants instead of take off the pajama bottom. Thank you, OG. You always like my hat. Thank you so much. And no, too, we're having the tea party this weekend. I can't believe it. This Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I cannot believe it. I think Controversial Cruising is going to be able to make it. I think so. But if not, I can catch you another time, Scott. Just let me know in my Instagram if you don't think you're gonna, be able to come in. So, but yeah, I can't believe it. It is time. And then next Friday, I'm gonna have a guest on, and we're gonna talk about the Royals. But honestly, I wanna talk about how she branded her channel. That's what I want to talk to her about. VS Speaks Royally, and how she got to where I think she thinks I want to really, really talk about what they talk about. I really want to know how she got their brand. I know she started out with something entirely different, and then she ended up, I want to know how she got to that point where she is now, is what it is. So I'll have her next Friday, on the 1st, September 1st.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. We're gonna hope that Luminosa's Wi-Fi is good. Okay, and if not, I'll catch you at another time. We could always bring Armstrong in.
Hey, Scott, the problem you're gonna have with the Luminosa, I found it very hard to find a quiet spot to do any kind of live or anything like that, or recording. They had music playing just about everywhere.
Oh,
so that was one of the problems.
Oh yeah, because was that whenever we talked, it was always like you was in the lounge or somewhere, because it was always noise.
Well, I usually talk. I mean, again, I did it like more like in a hallway or something, but like that. But even like when I was trying to go live, I couldn't find a quiet spot. I wound up, I think, going to the library.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll see. Yep. And OG says nothing wrong in doing you. Well, thank you. I will continue to wear my black then. And that brings me up to another thing. I got so many different books here. Stop comparing yourself to others. There is no point in comparing to others, because there is only one Armstrong on this planet. So let's stop it. Stop looking at other people's numbers too. I say, sometimes you get caught up in that because they're doing the same thing as you're doing. Then you go, and I used to do that. I used to go over, look at other people's numbers doing. I don't do that anymore. I don't know what you got. I don't do that now.
Well, I look at numbers, but I look more at views and interactions. I don't look at subs. I refuse. Again, and let me clarify.
Yeah, we learned that.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
That's after I got 1,000. After I got 1,000.
What did you say now a little bit before that?
I just look at views and interactions.
Okay.
But I said let me back that up, because subs, up until I got 1,000 subs, were like number one on my list. Subs and watch hours. But once I got that, I look at YouTube totally different. Once I got monetized, YouTube is a totally different game. It's not about subs and watch hours. It's about getting people to connect with your content, to watch your content. So the more people that watch your content, well, now you start getting sponsors. Not this is how you start making money. People start joining your memberships. You could have 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. If they're not interacting with you, if they're not joining your channel, if they're not watching your videos, it means absolutely nothing.
Nothing. And really, it looks worse.
It does. Here lately, within the last 6 months, it's been like an increase awareness. It seems like it. Maybe I didn't listen to it when I first started doing YouTube, but it seems like it's more of a awareness now. It's like, why does this person have X amount of subs and nobody's watching? Why have X amount of subs, no views on the video? Why, in their lives, there's no interaction. And more people have been pointing out, I don't really care. I mean, again, I care. Well, let me take that back. I do care, because I want to know what they're doing, and maybe I can avoid doing the same thing. Because my whole thing is about interactions, and I worry about different things. I kind of had a problem this week. It's not a problem, but on YouTube streets, things happen. So I talk about topics. Okay. And I had a topic for Thursday, and then somebody asked me, to come on their channel and talk about that topic Tuesday. Whether they knew about, my topic or anything like that, but we could have just hit the same thing. And my dilemma was, do I go up and talk about my topic and people get bored with my topic and they don't come to my show Thursday? So, I mean,
before.
Well, again, I mean, it's I'll talk to you about it afterwards. No, I mean,
yeah,
it's not, I mean, again.
Yeah. I probably, even if I really, really like you, I probably, either way, I would have chit chat with the before and say that's the topic. So can we use something different?
Well, no, I mean, they have their topics planned. I have my topics planned.
Okay.
So
well,
the question is up to me.
Somebody else on instead of you.
They have other people coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have other. So again, it's a thin line. But my point is, I'm worried about my views, not my subscribers.
I get it. Well, I should shut up. We get it. Okay. Yeah. Because like you say, once you get to that 1,000, and then like we don't worry about that anymore, and then the watch hours, but I want the duration on my videos. I want the duration, and I want people to watch. That's where I'm at now. That's where I am at now. Welcome everybody in. Thank you so much for coming. And I even got a couple of questions I'm going to ask Armstrong throughout. Just simple questions. And the first one's going to be throughout the video. What is your favorite color, Armstrong? You didn't expect
green.
That,
no. My favorite color. I really don't have a favorite color.
Really?
But I do like black. I like black. I'll like blue. If you ever see me, I'm not too much into different colors. Suits would be blue, black, and gray. Okay. Would be like my suits of choices. I try to get out of that. I try to come up with different colors to wear something differently. But those are my favorite colors.
Okay. And my favorite is purple. That's always been my favorite color. Is purple. Anybody out there in the chat, what's y'all favorite color? And Jared Talks has been very busy. He has been collaborating with so many YouTube creators. And I see a lot more people are, hey, April, a lot more people is coming in his chats now. So that's amazing. I think I went over one day, he had about 10 people in his chat. So he's really growing over there in his chats. So I am so happy for him.
Good for him.
Oh, Lord. Red.
Red.
Just Cody. Hey, Betty. Yes, it's been a while. I've been working so much lately, so I haven't had a chance to get to your lives. I hope you. Yeah, I have been doing. I can't say I have been doing really, really good, and I thank you for stopping by, and wanting to see little old me. And Dee said her favorite color is green. I would think that would be my second favorite, like a deep, like an olive green. Blue, do you know, Cody, that's my least favorite color is blue.
Really?
Yes, and a lot of people colors, hey, Airy Frog, a lot of people colors, they love blue. My mom loved blue. It's not one of my favorite colors at all, but another thing too is don't worry about other people's opinions. You can't make everyone happy. Waste of time and will only slow you down on your journey.
Well, see now I listen to everybody's opinion. I don't change
everybody's. Okay.
I don't change. Well, I may change, but I listen because you don't know. Even if you don't like the person, even if you think they're a few cards short of a full deck, I listen to their opinion because what they speak might be the truth. So I listen to what everybody says. I take in consideration. I may not do it now. Betty may say, "Hey, Warmstrong, start wearing red on your lives, to bring more people in." I'll listen to Betty, and I might like, nah, Betty, I'm gonna stick with my colors.
Yeah.
So I listen to everybody. I don't necessarily take it to heart what everybody says.
Okay. I hear you on that. Carla, what's that called? Carla, how you say that? Katara. Welcome, Katara. Okay, welcome coming in, and thumbs up, thumbs up. Help me grow, share me out, and I'll definitely pin you up on the top on Wednesday when I come back. Let's see. What is controversial saying? Few fries short of a Happy Meal. Did I miss something as usual?
You did. I was saying a few cards short of a full deck, and he's saying a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Betty, what would you do without me? I mean, you can't get the joke. What would you do without me?
I don't know. I hope you have been doing well, bro. I miss you. Controversy. Oh, controversy curls. Just Cody. Oh, and another thing I say along the journey is allow yourself to make mistakes, but learn from them because they can help you. I know with editing, I learn a lot from making a mistake. This weekend, I learned by mistake. You know how people they be in a thing and then they disappear and come right back. I learned how to do that by mistake. I said, "Oh, that's how they do it."
Right.
So I'm gonna use that.
You know what? Somebody asked me to watch their video before they put it out, and I watched it, and I made suggestions.
Okay.
And they took some of them, and some of them they didn't take. I felt some kind of way with the ones they didn't take. I'm like, man, I'm giving you gold, and you didn't listen to my suggestion again. But that goes back to he has to do what's best for him.
That's right, because you do the same thing. We do the same thing.
I do the same thing.
We do the same. Oh, look at him, sucky now. I think I done missed somebody. But thank you so much, Controversial Cruising. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, child, I'm going to get that camera before I know it. I'm trying to go back and make sure I didn't miss. Dee's talking about her kangaroos. I want to really visit Dee when I go to Australia. You know, a few
That'd be
kangaroos.
nice.
Yeah, loosen the top paddock. I have to go. She have to take some time off for work. And then Dee said, "Are a can short of a 6-pack?" She gonna
Betty, you got that right.
a can short of
Betty, what have we been talking about the jokes? Couple cards short of a full deck.
I know, that's what I was saying at first, and then I was like, a can short of a 6-pack.
But you're shaking your head like you don't get it.
I don't.
Wow. Hey, controversial cruising, you may have to send a little bit more than that $1.99 because did you tell jokes when you were a kid? No.
A can short of a 6-pack. Okay.
It's not all there. You know, it's not. You're not all there. That's what all those sayings mean.
Oh, okay.
If you have to explain it, though, it's not a good joke if you have to explain it.
He up there thanking himself for the super chat. Hey, Lady Sky, how you doing? And him and Erie Frog is talking.
That is funny. Why was he thanking himself for the super chat?
I get that.
now that's funny. Now
that
one I don't get. I mean, okay.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed. You or me? You or me? Sometimes I think too, I be thinking about so many other things, and then I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
I just be
Lady Scotty came in.
Yeah, I said hey.
Oh, did you? Okay, I didn't hear.
Sky, hello. Lady Kinsey. I like Lady Kinsey. Lady Kinsey before, but now she changed it to Lady Sky because she says she liked that better. And yeah, because we're constantly changing on YouTube. What we started out with, I know I'm completely different now. I don't know if you feel the same way, Armstrong, how you started out at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel different. I just feel like I'm learning. At times I get frustrated because things don't work out the way you plan. But again, only thing you can do is just keep moving on. Like, when I did my live and all of a sudden my mic is acting up. I mean, it hasn't acted up before, didn't act up now. I mean, hasn't acted up since. But that one day when I'm on live, now all of a sudden I can't do a live. Right, what can you do?
Stormy day. Hey, Aaron, Dee's husband is here. He must not be working overtime tonight. Welcome back. It's been a little while.
Welcome in.
Yeah, and Lady Sky say if she goes bald like her dad, I'm going to get me a colorful wig. I got him. Hair got a little thin. Hey, you work it out. That's what's so nice was, you just work it out, throw some hair on, and you go. How was the weather this weekend where you were, Armstrong?
It was good. It's warming up now. Like today, it's supposed to be like 90, 91, but over the weekend, it was good. It was low 80s. Cool down at night, so nights were in the low 60s.
It didn't rain. Did it rain?
No.
It rained only one time. It poured down maybe about 3 o'clock or 4, and that was it. I was expecting a lot more, and it didn't even rain that long. 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I know California wished that they could say that, but yeah. How was it where y'all was? The weather, the ones in the panel. How was it for y'all there? So I got my next question for Armstrong in the panel.
Oh boy.
This is a good one. I can come up with good questions. What age is old? In the panel. I'm going to say in the chat, what age to you is old? Is it 35, 45, 55, 65, 75? I want an age. Don't try to clarify nothing. Just give me an age. Because he'll try to clarify.
Well, again, it's going to matter what age I am. When I was 15, 25 was old.
That's not, see, that's you trying to clarify.
When I was 25, 35 was old.
See what I'm talking about, y'all? He can't give me no clear answer.
Well, I'm telling you. Now, I would have told you a long time ago 60 was old. Now that I'm 60, yeah, it ain't that old.
Controversial cruising. What? He 35. So what is old to you?
Thank you, D. Thank you, D.
I missed it. It depends on what age you are.
It does.
He talking about, oh, sorry, what was the what age do you consider people being old? Because you're still young at 35. I don't know where he said, yes, I would eat the food. Who are you talking to on that one?
I think I missed that.
Yeah. He must have been talking to somebody. I thought about what he was talking about when I asked the question the other day, if somebody didn't like you and they bought you food, would you eat it?
Oh, yeah, that is.
I say he would eat it. I wouldn't eat it. I don't know who raised you, Scott. Stormy Day, her husband says, depend on what age you are.
It really does. I mean, it's your perspective. If you ask me when I first started YouTube that I would have 200,000 views, I'd have 1,200 subscribers and getting paid, I would have told you I was doing something. You ask me that today, man, I'm telling you, I'm just starting. I haven't done anything yet in YouTube. So it varies. It's not a constant. There's not like one age.
Scott, you don't want to mess with me. You don't want to deal with me. Okay. Oh Lord, here he go. He too formal. Okay, definition of old is no longer in good condition because he looked this up in the dictionary. In good condition because of its age or because it was being used a lot. So I would say when you dead. He looked that up in the dictionary. So y'all saying 70 ain't old. 70 is old. I don't care what y'all say.
See, Betty, no, because even like with you, as you approach 70, you make 70 look good. It's like you're still vibrant, you're still getting around. Is that really old? Because I mean, man.
But that's in the minority, though. That's not the majority.
I mean, but it is. But again, it all depends on you, and that's why you can't you can't just like say what an age, because now that I'm in my 60s, I'd say 70 is old. But guess what? As I approach 70, I'm gonna say 80 is old, 90 is old.
Okay.
House of X
is in the house of entertainment. What age do you consider people old? They too scared to say it. Okay.
No, you just don't like our answer.
No, that's not it. I just think you're frightened to really say the real answer, because really people say around 60. Younger people, like you say, would say about 60. It's old. Even if you make it to 62, you're doing great. And then the government, before you say what you're going to say, then the government don't consider you going to live a long time until you're 65. Because a lot of people die before 65. And the reason they had made the age before 62, because a lot of people died before 62. Now they done took it up to about 67. Yes, it is, Scott. But go on.
As somebody who's 20, what they consider old.
I would have said 30.
Right, exactly. I mean, again, it ain't a question of.
Now you're in the age of wisdom. You have all your faculties at this time. the age of wisdom. What you know now, you didn't know then.
That's every age. I mean, at 2, you didn't know what you're going to know at 4, and I mean that's
I
every
would say
age.
90.
Hopefully,
I rather lived over 80. I would say 90. Thank you for that. Thank you. Because people, especially by the time they get 90, my neighbor was just like me, vibrant when I first met her. She had to be 70. She wasn't that old, I don't think. Yeah, she probably about 70. And once she got into her mid-90s, then she started failing. So she was one of the few that wasn't on medication that I knew, and she worked past retirement age, but she didn't seem to start faltering until mid-90s. Yeah. Usually when you live long, usually around that 90th point, then you start kind of going. So, yeah. Controversial Cruise, you're only 35 years old. D, 70 isn't old. My nan worked till 88. I know a lot of older people have worked. My neighbor did. Yep, get it. Is a senior citizen discount 55 and old?
AARP.
And it isn't really that great. AARP ain't that great.
It's not. I mean, it gets a little bit off. For cruisers, you used to be able to. I don't know if you still can. You used to get a discount off of like Carnival. You could buy $100 worth of Carnival dollars for 90. So you can use them on board credit. So you save $10. So I mean, it's $10 is $10.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thumbs up, and share me out to help me grow. And I will pin you up to the top on Wednesday. Tell you, these days go by so fast. And thank you the ones that come in for my replay, because y'all showing out. They showing out. And also the ones that's in my chat showing out. Okay. Okay, that could be it. I would say when you can no longer look after yourself, you're old.
And see, I guess that's kind of, there's no age, because again, I want to live as long as I can. I can take care of myself. I'm not a burden to anybody. So I mean, I guess that would be probably the most appropriate one.
Okay. I know y'all came in here to listen to the road to monetization, but this will happen with me and Bill all the time. We just go off to another adventure, but we're gonna get back on what is considered the olden days. What did you say?
I don't go off the rail. That's you. That's you.
What is considered the olden days? They would say in the 50s. That's what a lot of people say, the 50s. They consider olden, even before you get to 40s.
I think the olden days is just back in time, 10 years or whatever. Because I can go back. I started looking at some of the things I used to watch on TV. I don't even know how I watch TV. The TV, when they show me these old clips of old TV shows, when I say old, back from when I was a kid, I can't even hardly see the make out anything in the picture. It's like, man, this is a great picture back then. What's going on here?
But you know what I hate? When they color old movies. I hate when they do that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, they need to stop that. You know what old stuff I've been looking at? Sherlock Holmes from 1954. They was like 26 minutes. They are good.
One of my favorite shows is The Twilight Zone.
Oh, I don't watch all of them.
I could watch that all day long.
You should. Oh, I'm gonna send you this guy's channel because his name is Tony or Anthony, and he does a thing on Twilight Zone. He get a lot of views too. I gotta send you him because I like looking at it. Yep, he does. That's all he does. Anyone can get AARP, and yes, Bill, you can still get the cruise cards through AARP. Anybody came in? Keisha's here. I be trying to do this chat because when Warm Strong here, I think that's my problem. Like, oh, you gotta keep up with your chat.
Doesn't it feel good to be like on the chat and talking about the same thing they're talking about in the chat?
Yeah, it does. He said, we call the wisdom discount at my job. Oh, is that what it is? But you know what? I want to go back up to AARP. AARP be trying to trick old people too. People, I'm going to tell you, we're on AARP. And my husband get more stuff of keep talking about your card is running out. Your car, our card ain't nowhere near running out. And they know old people. They know what they're going to do. They see that, they're going to pay it. They try to trick old people too. They do. We call it the wisdom discount. They're still calling us old. Somebody 18 should say 30 is old. It just depends where you are in life. Trish. They said
Trish gets it.
Hey, Keisha, what age you consider people being old? In the chat. And the people in the bushes. Come on out there, the bushes, and get on this chat.
Keisha got interviewed over the weekend. She was on Elisa's Adventures channel, and she was up there just talking about her dream trips and life and her garden and going to Africa, Senegal, and Mecca.
A little thing too. Have y'all noticed people that leave long comments? They usually talkers. I usually use, if I really like something, I'll leave a long comment. People are usually talkers. They leave long comments. Conjure back in the day, Bill. Back in the day. I say the olden days. 1980s. I can say
70s, 80s.
1800 to me is the olden days. 1800. I can remember as a child when we got the year 2001 that year 2000 that we were going to be, I think I said this on here before, that we were going to be in flying cars like the Jetsons. Because we talked about the year 2000 a lot. We thought a lot was going to happen in the year 2000.
Welcome in, Kaz and Lexus.
Oh, Kaz, thank you for coming in. And Lexus, the ice lady. Yep, 900 reporting in. Kaz do a lot of lives. She has quite a few people over there. Kaz, did you do a 24-hour live the other day? I think Kaz did another live. I tell you. There's Jamie, and I should have had Jamie one day. We all three of us gonna have to get back together. It's been a while. It really has been a while, So I tell you, I tell you, I think I got too many things open up here, y'all. This need to go, and this needs to go to get what I want. Okay, what I'm gonna share with y'all, because we're like 43 minutes in, I am gonna share a little part of a video when me and Bill 4 months ago, it seemed like it was longer ago, but it's only been 4 months, when I fell asleep on the live.
How did you get that?
Off your channel.
Wow. And you remember that when that was?
I found it. I knew it had to be in the 4-month bunch. Ooh, I was a tired something. Let me make sure I get to the end of the chat. Oh.
Betty was trying to get me to make that a short. I refuse to put my friend out there like that.
Old is 100 and over, Betty. Good morning, everyone. I don't really care. I told you, child, if you can get a big thing for that, shoot, use it. 100 plus. They saying is old. Cass says people class past 50 in age, old, depend on person. Cass said 50. I got to re-ask my son. D said beyond 2000 TV show, not much has come true. Hoverboards don't fly, don't do they? Welcome everybody. Thumbs up. Hoverboards, do they fly? They don't fly. We got
well, they're supposed to, but I mean, they might have. Who knows what they have nowadays?
Yes, it's been a while. See, I really didn't want to bother you, Jamie, because I know you had a little busy in your life, but we gonna get together. Us three. I wish I could get what's the name? Who I'm thinking of? Geeky Girl. I wish we could get her. She did stop by. She leaves comments on my stuff. Not yet. Most I've done almost 9. Oh, she did a 9-hour live. I thought it was 24. Lexus Ice, what you been up to? And let's see. Commercial. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know where that come from. But I'm trying, y'all. You can't give me a let's see. The age is just a number. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. People say that all the time. I don't agree with that. That'll be like me, 67, and I go back, and if age wasn't a number, and I found a man at 37 years old.
What's wrong with that?
A lot. I can't keep up with no man 37 years old.
Better you be surprised.
He tried to be. You
be surprised.
If you think you can keep up with a woman 32, you'll be like what my husband say, you fooling yourself. Let me make sure I have the fooling yourself. He can't even say nothing, y'all, because y'all know it's true in this chat. What I look like walking around with a baby younger than my child? Look
like you enjoying life?
Cass said I'm 50. All together we travel. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, they're on the Carnival Legend. Y'all on a cruise.
They just left Greenland.
Oh, okay. All these cruising people. One day I'm gonna go on a cruise. One day.
Stop lying, Betty.
There's always a reason why I say no right now. There is a reason why I say no at this point. Because when I plan something, I want to make sure that I can do it. When I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So there's one reason right now. Everybody wouldn't think it's an important reason, but right now I think it's an important reason. It's an important reason. So and it's Colin. I ain't gonna even lie, it's Colin. I can't do no long range plan at this time because, okay, I know that may sound crazy, but Lexi says she's working long hours now. I hope it gets better. Cass, y'all be having a play day over there, girl. I have to stay out there in the chat and the bushes. I got to let y'all party, girl. And I'll be out there in the, she said, I'm a sexy cougar. See, calling me old. Calling me old. See that? Then come the top down Ferrari. Yeah, y'all men. Y'all men, for some reason, when y'all get about 45, y'all go crazy. It used to be a Camaro.
Oh, women don't?
Red Camaro. Yeah, we go crazy too because our hormones are going crazy. I ain't saying that about women. We should be changing about 35. We really should be. If y'all ain't changing, came into your own, and you're not questioning stuff. Okay, let's see. You are crazy in those leotards. Yep, a very sexy cougar. Okay. That's my Felicia. She done start going live. Felicia, 4 months ago. Felicia and Warmstrong, they in them chats. Trish in them chats. I seen it when I was looking 4 months ago. They was hanging with you, Warmstrong.
I told you this is a late night crew.
I'm telling you, I know Trish is and Felicia is too when she go on her live. I was like, y'all ain't sleep. Y'all ain't sleep, I tell you. But let me go ahead and share this, I think, because I'm at the bottom right now. And add this to the screen. I want to show the chat too, so I didn't want to. Is it big enough, Warm Strong? Look on your other monitor. I can't hear you.
Whoops, I'm sorry. I muted myself. They're cutting my grass, so I had muted myself. I would put them all the way. I would take us off the screen and just show the
okay, that's true. Oh, what would I do without you?
Betty, who knows?
Okay, let me go. Huh?
Hit full screen. It's like you still have the background.
Already? What?
You have it set up for like having to show the background.
Oh. Then I won't be able to see the chat. Oh, it don't matter, do it.
I mean, again, you're trying to show
it don't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to talk over the clip too, huh? Okay.
Then I can't see. I can't go back. When I do that, I can't go back over to the other side. So am I hitting full screen on? If I hit full screen on this side, I can't go back over to YouTube and find it. Okay, let me do it. I know you don't. Controversial cruising, don't start. Hell, I'm trying to learn. Oh, I got to take it off of mute too. Y'all just.
Welcome in, Wong.
Where are you at? Why is it doing this? Because if I unmute, why is it doing that?
What is it doing?
Let's see. I'm on the. Okay, I'm opening the wrong one. That's okay. This is not working. This is not working. You don't hear me talking double?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's what happened. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know what I did. It never does that. Oh my God. I don't know what I done lost it now. So I'm sorry, y'all. I have to do that another time. I messed that up royally. I messed that all up.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to I end up, instead of closing off the other one, I closed off the one that I needed. And it was like right at it was good too. It was right at the end. Warren Strong, keep talking. Let me see if I can pull it up. Keep talking.
Felicia, you guys are sifting some soil. You and Mona, your chat, I mean, they have 20 and 30 people in that chat late night, 12, 1 o'clock at night, just chatting about growing their own foods. And I get lost. It's like, well, you how you get food for me is you go to the store and buy it. Erwin Posa, welcome in, my friend.
Go ahead, let's keep talking.
I'm just keeping up with the chat, Betty.
Oh please, I hope I can find
yeah, Felicia, you guys are night owls.
4 months.
I'm gonna get Mona and Felicia. We're going to Paradise Beach when we get to Cozumel, Mexico. They're going on a booze cruise with me. We're going on a cruise on October 29th. I'm still working on my costume. I don't know what I'm gonna take. I gotta go on Amazon or someplace and look and see what's a good costume.
I tell you, I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Welcome in, Bud Files. Thanks for coming in.
Bud Files. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, this is it. But it's right at the end. Come on, thing. Nah, this ain't it.
Official Jamie, we were up this morning, Mona and Felicia. Felicia's still brainstorming. I'm same here. I don't want to say it, but I looked at one and I thought it might be fun. I don't know.
It was 4 hours.
A lot of people don't like clowns. So I thought about becoming a clown. That would be well, since I'm already a clown, but I dress as a clown and just freak a lot of people out. So who knows?
4 months. Keep talking.
See, Felicia, clowns are creepy. Exactly.
Oh well. Daddy, you just messed up. Just say it and take your butt on back over there. Because I can't. It took me a while to find that too. I know it's a 4-hour one.
I can't even imagine you going back finding it.
I found it too. It's not that one because I look too good on them.
You look too good on.
I look so down, child, on that one. It was 4 hours and something. I remember that. So, but I don't. Okay, I'm gonna come over before I start losing my people. I'm coming back. I have to do that another day. I don't know why. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did now, but you said better say keep talking. What we had in the chat, child? Hey, everybody. I wanted to share and show y'all when I went to sleep. I have to do that on another day. Hey, but
Felicia, did you like the way she said keep talking while she kept talking? Because she was talking, I can't. You were over there just
talking. Brother, you was helping me out. That's what we do. That's what.
No, you're not. See again. See, you're not listening.
What did I say?
As you were telling me to talk, you were talking about trying to find your video. So it's hard to have a conversation because you up there. Oh, the video. No, this is not it. No, what did I do here? And you're saying it. It's like you should have been thinking this thought, but you were saying it out loud. So I'm up here trying to talk about Halloween costumes, and you talk about I can't.
Hey, Juan. Hey, Felicia. Okay, I think I don't went back up, but Wong is here. The Bud Files came in when I was gone. Anybody else came in when I was gone? I'm trying to look. Okay, Aaron. Aaron, hello and welcome. It's a little crazy in here right now, but it's all right. But I want to say, 4 months ago, before we got monetized, we were very tired. I know I was tired. And I think Bill did amazing because he had to work on his subs and he had to work on his watch hours. And watch hours is a booger. I don't care what nobody say. Now that is a booger. You better quit Destination. Y'all cruise people making me mad. Okay.
Destination Fun. I gave up.
Yeah, but anyway, Bill was going to go on a cruise, so he was trying to wait. He was trying to get everything done before he went on that cruise, and he was successful. If he would have listened to me and started doing lives when I told him.
You're right. I should have.
He should have did it. And hey, Sung, how you doing? And also, too, like we're talking about, the road to monetization. And it was hard. That was hard. That was hard. When the new year came in 2023, it was hard. Now I don't know how hard Bill's first year was, but mine was hell. Bill, how hard was your first year?
I enjoyed it. Again, I enjoyed it. It wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. I'm looking for that clip, Betty. That's what I'm doing here.
Huh?
It wasn't that bad.
You was playing what clip? You trying to find the clip for me? That's what he's trying to do. Oh, he found it. Okay, let's see. It was toward the end.
Yeah.
And the screen. Yep, that was it. And then it was close to the end. So I can't do it. You have to do it, don't you?
I haven't. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Can y'all
Okay.
hear it? It's close to the end.
No, I think that if you start looking at your eyes, right there.
Get no better than that.
It's starting to get heavy, Betty.
That's not counting people who play
Now you're getting comfortable.
There we go.
In fact, they went back.
And I'm just a talking.
Again, I don't know who's doing it and why and things like that.
Huh? What's going on?
Did they make it big?
Watch my playlist or no? Watch.
Oh no, I'm talking about the little. Yeah, you're fine, Betty.
Really
okay.
Watching it, but the one I had this morning.
Do I have to turn it up?
You know how when they do live, they
there I go.
After that, they do like and normally.
See, I'm just talking, kind of the way she does me now. Hey, Carol, the girl miniature, welcome in.
I fell asleep.
70 people went down and viewed.
Huh? What's going on?
Gave me 12 hours of watch time.
I
mean, that was really good.
And you got to. This is about 3 o'clock in the morning, too, people. You got to understand.
That's on top of the views I got.
Hey, Carol. That was hilarious.
Video itself. How long did I go? I went on for 3 hours and averaged 11. So that's 33 hours.
trying to hang with her buddy. We can do it, Armstrong. We can do it.
I know.
Come on, a few more hours.
I know. Felicia wasn't worth it. It's so easy. Real easy. It's a power.
Going live.
I'm talking to the dog too, Jesus.
I don't know how well. Again, I can't create enough conversation in cruising to keep people interested. But if you go, like Rich, I mean, he could do those shows every night that he did, like Friday night, and people are coming in there. I mean, there'd be 20 for as long as he's in there.
We trying to make it them last couple of minutes.
Yep.
Okay, we can stop. They done seen me fight through it. I thought that it was worth it. It was worth it in the end.
But look who was wide awake still, though. See, I'm a night owl.
Yeah, you might have been a night owl because you sleep all the next day.
I do.
Yeah. Do you talking about oopsie Betty? Welcome in, Carol. I tried to call you yesterday a couple of times. Yeah, girl, I was gone. If I was him, I would use that piece, honey, and see if I can get me some numbers, child. I don't care. You ask permission. I say, if you ask permission, and I say, hey, Mike Ariana. There's
Mike Ariana, welcome in.
Girls, they're my little angels. They don't know what they did, but y'all do. Child, y'all just don't know. Y'all say, sister girlfriend. Okay, let me keep going. She told me those glasses were hanging on my nose. And say that would be me too. Thank you so much for helping me out. I need all the help I can get.
Did I tell you, Betty? I love my little control center here because I was able, like, I had a YouTube chat of going up here. I had StreamYard going down here, and then I was able to search on this monitor up here without like any kind of interference. I mean, it does probably look kind of weird me looking because it's not like it's a little higher because of where my laptop is. It sits a little higher than
okay.
So I'm looking up anyway. But I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm patting myself on my back a little bit.
Aaron say he would have been asleep too, and then Trish, you was up, honey. You was up. You was up.
She was right there in the chat.
It was up. Her, Felicia. I seen their names a lot. Trish and Felicia, I seen y'all names a lot. It was a lot more, y'all. But y'all was hanging. I'm still kind of glad they didn't have co-streaming out at that time, though. I don't know if we would have used it, though, each other. I don't think we would have did it to each other. I don't know. We would have. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I kind of sort of understand it. Like I probably, like today, I probably should have shared this out too.
You could have.
Because it brings different people into our communities.
Yeah, and that's what we'll do whenever you come on. Just go and share it out, because it brings different people in, and just vices. It's like when it's two cruise people, y'all. Then people got to flip back and forth,
right?
Because you got the same group of people in.
What they should do is come up with a patch where everybody can see everybody's chat. Because people in your chat couldn't see my chat, and again they should come up with a patch just like we can see everybody's chat.
Yeah.
They should put like the chat with maybe your little logo up there so you know whose chat it's in. I mean, you would think that wouldn't be that hard.
Well, they'll fix it for you. One day they will fix it for you. Another thing too is I see, and like I say, people they're doing YouTube, for different reasons. And I'll hear people say, and a lot of people don't have the money to get the equipment, but I said you got to spend money to make money. You do. I done been doing this for myself for a long time, y'all. When I worked at the hospital, they had all old equipment. I spent money. Now I'm going to say, I still got those anatomically correct dolls. I'm going to sell them because I can get a lot of money. I had to spend a lot of money to make money, And I say, if you're going to do the YouTube thing, and I think if you're young enough, I can still say this, and I didn't really look at this before like I do now. If you're young enough, who I want to say, Jamie, you're young enough, and I think your stuff is good enough, I say go and try to invest in a camera. Bring the quality, make it. Cameras, say phones are great, but cameras can make it even better. And then you have you can get two different angles too. And I say that to anybody. I understand why people say, I'm going to wait until I make some money. It took me 2 months to make $100.
I know, right?
It took somebody I know that's over in the Philippines. It took her a year to make $100 a payout. So that's the reality of monetization. If you don't have a large following. And then when you get here, I didn't realize, I'm just telling, she said, my sugar daddy. Well, who the heck is your sugar daddy? Need to buy her a camera. Do anybody know how to change the title of their video? Girl, I don't even do TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
I think once you post it, I don't know if you can or not.
Did you heard that one, Carol? He don't know or not once you do it.
I think once you post it, it's kind of, it is what it is. You can't edit it.
Oh, really? My sugar daddy need to buy me one. Okay. Well, you better hurry up and get it. You can't do that. Oh, she's telling, yeah, you can't do it. They saying, Carol. So thank goodness we have people here to answer that for you, because I don't do TikTok. I got enough with with what I got to do. But in the end, it is worth it, because you learn a lot with YouTube. That's what I like. I learn a lot, and it's constant learning. Would I love to make a lot of money? Yeah. Some people say they don't. I'm like, And Mike and Rihanna say they're invested in their channel. Okay. But let me tell you a little bit about my channel right now. I know some of y'all don't went to Social Blade to check up on me.
Woo-wee.
I don't go to Social Blade. I don't even want to. I don't go to Social Blade. I'm more worried about my what I got to do. You
I
know,
like Social Blade.
I know you do. That's why I said it. And Destination Fun. Telling on you, girl. I be telling.
You do. You can't do nothing around Betty because Betty just a little tattletale.
Hey, being Social Blade, I could care less about Social Blade. I know what I'm doing. You ain't got to worry about what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing.
It ain't about you.
That's
It's
why
about
I say people don't feel about your account because people know. Don't feel about it.
People know.
They know. They honestly know what you do, and you know what you do. So you don't even. There's always a way to find out is what it is. Because I definitely know I need more views.
Well,
And
I mean,
what?
That's the key. Again, you watch people on YouTube, and they worry about. We talked about it earlier. They worry about subs. Subs mean absolutely nothing. I don't care if I had. Well, again, you let me take that back because you got to get 1,000.
Got to get 1,000, and
once you get 1,000, it doesn't matter if you got 1,000 or 1,000,000. If nobody's watching your stuff, I mean, real views, not these made up views, real views, you ain't making no money. You're not getting sponsors because nobody cares.
Hey, Pat. You talking about what's a tattletale? You know what a tattletale is. Picture Jamie said, I don't know what is Social Blade. You want to tell her what Social Blade is?
It's just a website where you can look up channels and see what they're doing, see their views on their videos, see their sub counts. But you can see like when they got the subs, and you can see how many views they've had over the last month or so, and how many views each video has. So you could actually see. So you see somebody, if you see somebody with 100 views that day, but they gained 300 subscribers. Well, how did you gain 300 subscribers in one day when you only had 100 views that day? So I mean, it's easy to just if you're concerned about other people's channels.
Oh, Patrick say he got 2 sponsors. Well, all right.
Look at Patrick.
Look at Patrick. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's how you do it. That's how you're gonna start making money.
Jamie said, I don't care about other people's stuff. Okay, now with me doing the blogging, I have to care about how other bloggers do, because I gotta go and see how they operate. I don't care. You gotta find somebody a little bit above your numbers now. So you go and kind of see what they do, because if somebody come to my channel, I need to talk to her too. Come to my channel and they have 10,000 people looking at that. Why are you over here? I need to ask her. What?
Well, you got to look.
Go ahead.
You got to look at everybody's, because you can learn from anybody. Mm-hmm. And that if somebody that large is going to look at you, if somebody has 10,000 looking at you, to me, that's a smart person, because they can still better. There's something you might be doing that they might love.
Talk to her.
And for me, it's like if I see like VS reality, is that it?
Mm-hmm. VS, yeah, speaks royalty.
When I look at her numbers, that's like, how do you get 300, 400, 500 people in your lives? And I'm looking at the lives, and I mean, it's probably the subject matter is doing it.
Subject is her personality.
But I mean, that's what I want to, let me pick your brain,
And you can see she's really knows what she's talking, and she stays present, up to the present of everything.
Yeah.
And I like she's not frightened to talk about different things, color, slavery. She's not frightened. She just says it and she goes on, So That's why I want to pick her brain. I want to pick her brain. She think I want to know how you got there, how you got branded. Them are the people that you really want to talk to, you know, because her numbers are where they should be.
What amazes me is, and this is what I do for me. I mean, again, nobody else. I look at my videos and I see people with larger numbers, larger activity in their lives, larger views, and I don't think their videos are as good as mine. And it's like, why is that? Is it their, and for me, I believe it's like personality. It's like, why can they pull numbers and I can't pull numbers? What am I doing wrong? And it's just it's a learning experience. It's like no jealousy. I want everybody to do well. But again, I also look at channels that aren't doing as well, and I'll look at some of their videos, and it's like, man, that's a decent video right there. Why aren't they doing more numbers? And I mean, those are the kind of things that I look at as far as like YouTube and trying to grow the channel.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I look at. I think too, I noticed where she transitions short. So I need to make my clips, I need to make them shorter too, instead of as long as they are. Not my videos itself, but those clips. I need to make it move along a little faster. So, because I looked at her video yesterday. In fact, I caught something in it too. I'm like, oh, girl, you ain't catch that in your editing.
I know.
I almost mentioned it to her, and I said, nope, mind your own business. Because I did catch it. And,
I would mention it. I mean, again, not in a comment or whatever. Just say, hey, did you know? Because you do it all the time. Or hey, Bill, is your time right on your video? Last night, Felicia caught something last night for me. I'm up late last night. Felicia, I posted a live I had coming up. I posted the time. I did everything right, but I went to see if I could do something. Somehow I had changed the time. So it went from August 31st at 5 to last night at 11:35. And Felicia said, Bill, I thought you were going live tonight. No, I'm not going live tonight. And so I went back and looked, and sure enough, there it was. If she had not said anything, maybe I don't go look at it. Maybe I think I'm all set up, and then on the 31st I show up, and oh no, where my live? It said I was live 2 weeks ago. So you need to, if you see something wrong or something that doesn't look quite right, say something.
Okay.
In a nice way.
Oh yeah. Hey Elliot, you came in just in time before Bill got told off.
For what?
You always, I want to tell you that you get under my nerves.
People, what did I do now to get?
Patrick says subject matter is key to huge live audience. Yeah, the subject. She talked about the Royals, and that's what they're interested in. But go on. What would you going to say?
I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
Because I could have the same topic as Patrick, and Patrick has 1,000, and I have 100.
Yeah.
If the subject matter was counted, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, think about it, Patrick. That's so true. Because we can talk about the same exact thing, and Bill could get 100, and I can get 10,000.
So my point is, why did you get 10,000? And so that's what I would want to look at. So subject matter is important.
Yeah, I get it.
But when you get the same subject matter and you're not getting as many views as somebody else, my cruise videos, we all cruise to the Bahamas. We all have Bahama videos. Why is this one getting, 10,000 views and mine's getting 150 views? And that's what I want to learn. That's what I want to find out.
Mike and Rihanna say you learn. Thank you, everybody. thumbs up to help me grow. Share me out, and I will pin you up on Wednesday. You learn every day from people. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's why we network. But you can network too much, and then you can forget about your channel. It's great to have friends. And I know I'm not doing enough of it right now. I think I'm just working more on trying to, I guess, work on the craft.
Yeah.
Because I'm not worried about the subs. It's like at 1,119, and it's been like that for a while. It's fine. So long as I'm over I'm fine. Okay. I'm 119 over. I'm great. It goes up, it comes down. I got no problem. Okay. It's just now I know that I need to work on the craft, get better, and try the best I can. I can't worry about, going back and forth and back and forth. I just try to do as much as I can, but that's all I can do at this time, because I got to, y'all. I don't have as much time as all y'all. Oh, let's see.
There's some good stuff in the chat. You're Felicia's talking about you have to build a following, which I agree. Because if you ever go to their live at night, they're just talking. It's not like a set subject matter. They're just talking, but they have a following. There's a group of them. They all get together at night, 20 to 30 of them, and they're sitting up there just talking on every night. So that you build your following, and then Patrick is saying,
who though? Is it just creators? Because creators can't take you over. They can help, but they can't get you up to that 300 and something that's over on VS Speaks Royally.
Well, but again, and that's one of the things. We can all get friends on YouTube where we get like the same people coming to our chats every day. Mm-hmm. And that's nice. We appreciate every one of you.
I appreciate each and every one, because that's what them 14 of.
But the thing that I want to do for my channel is expand. So when I do lives, let's say I get 10 people, first live did 8 people. Then I went, man, I want to get 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40. I want it to grow. And I want it to be people that want to watch my videos, not just my friends, because it's tough to become, if you're trying to become a larger channel. If you're doing this just for social interaction, a lot of friends getting together and talking is great. But if you want to grow, how do you take that next step to bring in more people? And I mean, I guess that's the whole thing. Like Patrick, he does movies and
interviews too.
He does interviews, so that brings in it should bring in a lot of people, a lot of different people. Now it might take a while, but again, that's a good way. I do cruising videos. If I do my craft right, I can grow my craft, and there's ways to make money. There's ways to do things once you start growing past the simple, hey, I had 10 people in my chat last night or whatever.
Okay. But I think sometimes we lose it. I know we talk about networking all the time. I understand that part. But I think sometimes people forget that you need other people besides the creators. I do. I think people forget that sometimes. I do. I honestly do, because the creators can help you get up to 1,000, sustain that 1,000, but that content gonna have to build the rest of it.
I mean, everybody's journey is different.
It is.
Everybody's journey is different, and the whole thing is for me, it's a lot of times now I look at views of my videos and people in my lives. My take on lives is, if to be interested to people, you should have 1 to 2% of your subscribers in your live on a regular basis. I mean, sometimes it's going to be up, sometimes it's going to be down, but 1 to 2%. So if you get, 1,000, if you have 1,000 subscribers and you get roughly 10 to 20 people in your chat, you're probably doing pretty good. But as your channel grows, that number should also grow. So if you get 2,000, you should have between 20 and 40 people in your chats. Mm-hmm. That's one way for me to gauge whether or not my channel is growing. I don't want to be with 5,000 subscribers and having the same number of people in my lives as I do now. Mm-hmm. I want the channel to grow, whatever that takes. Even if it means I don't get the subscribers. If that means if I have 1,000 subscribers, but my viewer watch goes up, I'm happy with. I'm happy. I could keep the same number of subscribers right now, but if I went from 15 to 20 people to my chat to 40 to 50 people in my chat, I'd be doing a little dance. I'd be doing a dance because I think I'm growing.
He'll have me on there dancing, yeah.
I just see. That'll be a short.
Patrick says, if you hammer the same subject in every stream, you would draw. You think so? You think so?
Yes. I think the same stream, different topics. In other words, I think me talking cruising and always talking cruising, I grow a bigger audience. I don't think I would grow an audience if I talk cruising this day, if I talk football this day, if I played video games that day. I don't think I would grow. But now I don't want to get boring, so I don't want to. So when I talk cruising, I don't want to talk the same topic. So if you see my lives now and controversial cruising, he helped me out trying to be more organized. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you. So now I try to do a live. I try to have a topic, but not repeat the same thing. What I see now on a lot of cruising channels is they talk the same stories every day. You hear the same stories every day. I don't want to do that because I think that from that. I don't think they're necessarily growing. Their views aren't growing from what I see. I mean, you'd have to talk to them about their channel, about what they see. But when I look at them and I look at their views, I don't think they're growing because they don't change the subject enough. They have just like the regulars coming in, the friends that they know they're coming in, and I want to try to change that and have the topics. That's why I look at Scott. He again, matter of fact, Embarkation Nation is a channel I follow. Mm-hmm. They came up with a topic, trying to have a topic for it, and it was lighthouses. Mm-hmm. It didn't go over well. Yeah, it didn't. But again, I would rather see that than still talk about the same subject that they talk about every day.
Okay. If I started on something Friday, I believe, and it was just going down the tubes. So you got to be really to switch up. You know what I mean? So if the lighthouse didn't, then they need to come up with something fast in their brain and switch it over.
Well, I mean, again, you swung and missed. But again, the important that show, in other words, you're watching a TV show. Every now and then you're gonna get a dud. You're gonna get a dud episode.
I know, but that's TV. Live.
This is TV.
I know, but you can change it on the spot. So if that's not working for you, you're gonna have to switch it up. Because Friday it start dropping. It's like, oh shoot, girl, you got to come up with something else. Yeah,
I mean, you do switch, but again, I would be careful about just talking about anything. Remember we used to talk about dead air?
Yeah.
That's you see when you start switching it up and you start talking at random.
Some people have it where they can switch it up,
but not everybody. Yeah, some people. You can talk about anything, Betty. So yes, but everybody doesn't have that. But again, that's not a problem but you make notes of it. People don't like lighthouses like I thought they would.
Okay.
So don't do that next time. But again, you have to change. Go ahead.
I want to go back to what Patrick said. Because if I hammer the same subject, it's going to make my audience grow bigger. Is that what?
Yes.
Oh, really?
VS Royal, if she talked about baseball next week,
it's just and like me football, about YouTube. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So if you're talking, and she starts talking about soccer the week after that, do you think her channel will be as big as it is right now? Or do you think it's big because she talks the same stuff, not the same topic, but she talks about the Royals every time? And they keep up on it. It's like watching a TV show. You don't want to see the Sopranos and the Flintstones come on. The Flintstones is old cartoon people. So yes, Patrick, I think Patrick is right there, but you have to have a different topic. Now, if it's a bad topic, if it's a bad subject, I'm gonna take it back to the lighthouse. Don't hope this Embarkation Nation. If you're in here, I'm not really talking about the subject because it wasn't really that bad. But if you had lighthouses, and it didn't do well, and next week you talked about lighthouses again, and the week after that you talk about lighthouses again, you have an issue. If lighthouses is your topic, or I'm sorry, is your subject.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to focus in, Betty. That's why you're doing vlogging now, because you're sticking with life vlogging. Before, you were all over the place. You were talking about this, you were talking about that. You didn't know what niche you had. You were all over the place.
Yeah.
You got
but what about my chats though? Am I all over the place? Because today I'm talking about YouTube. So am I all over? I feel all over the place, I guess, if I'm talking about YouTube when I normally don't talk about YouTube.
I mean, well, this is different, but again, different crowd. The people here probably want to talk about YouTube.
But if my sister, my best friend, was here, they wouldn't.
Well, then that's but that's where you have to weigh your crowd. But again, you talked about you because you do talk about YouTube. You talk about a blog.
Yeah, I talk about it, but yeah, I don't like stick the whole time like this on YouTube. You know what I mean?
But again, this is one of those moments you probably switched because we were supposed to be talking about being monetized.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about that.
YouTube, you know what I mean? The whole
So it's in the same frame of talking about it, but you can only say so much about being monetized. Bill, how did you feel about being monetized? Man, I really enjoyed it.
But I knew we were going to move on. I knew
crickets,
Yeah,
and so we're moving.
Move on because I still throw other stuff in. You know how we talked about the aging and all that. You know.
Hey, Sister Winnie.
Hey, Winnie. Hey, how you doing? Must be way at the bottom. Well, he'll tell me when to come in. Let me go over to the chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Thanks, Pat. Now, where's Patrick at? His thing way up here. Lord, pull me. There we go. Okay, Trish, this has been a while. It could be subject matter, timing too. Did she post topics that were hot, like Harry and wife of Queen Death? She does. She talks about everything.
But it's like a TV show. It flows, and they they stay on that subject matter. They just change the topic. And again, if something hot happens, some breaking news. If breaking news happens, she's right on it. And you got to be on it with the breaking news. And she's on it.
Now that's giving me food for thought, y'all. Give teasers for your live streams, video drops is what Felicia says. Make sure they're real teasers.
What are those? What are
I don't know, little breadcrumbs.
Give teasers for your live streams, video drops. What, Felicia, what are you talking about as far as video drops?
You could do it on your community channel,
like a short or something leading to your live. I'm not quite sure what she's talking about there.
Give teasers for your live streams. That's probably what it is. You know, maybe shorts. Well, let us know, Felicia. I think we don't kind of understand that one.
You know, Patrick, you do an interview show. Your shows are all different because you interview different people, and you mix up your questions. You have some of the same questions, but that's kind of what everybody wants to know. But yours is because you do interviews, so it does. I mean, it's the same format, but we all have the same format basically. You just have just people that you interview, and whether or not people want to see those interviews. Go ahead, Betty.
Because really, if I consider myself, I'm talking about me now, y'all, trying to get it all in. Because if I consider Big Mama House, really YouTube, what I'm talking about today, I don't know if we would be talking about it at Big Mama House.
You can change up a little bit, Betty. You don't want to be all over the place. So one day talking about something a little different isn't a problem. But if you did something different every day, that's where you wouldn't be building a base. But now maybe you go back and look at your numbers and say, hey, people came in talking about YouTube. So do you add more YouTube into your vlogging?
The only thing, okay, when I look at my numbers up top, it really, and I was even telling Destiny, it really don't bother me because so many people come after and I don't know who those people are. I don't know where they come from, but it's like 50 or 60, or it could be more after looking at. So I don't know if they're working. That's why I was saying maybe I'll go on again at night, one night, and definitely, don't talk to and YouTube creators. I'm not saying it this way. I guess we're all trying to look for a bigger crowd, more fish in the sea is what we're looking for.
But see, again, and again, are they, or are they comfortable with where they're at?
Mm-hmm.
See, and again, I go like in my community, in my cruising community. I think a lot of people are kind of comfortable where they're at. They're not looking to expand, so they look forward to they look forward to the same people coming in every day, or whenever they go live, and not looking at how to expand that. How do I get a larger audience? Going into somebody's chat and saying hi is not going to get you a larger audience. Mm-hmm. So how do you expand that? And I think, and I'm guilty of the same thing. You get comfortable with the number of people that you have, but how do I get more people to watch? Mm-hmm. Not just content creators, not these people that are, well, I think the Booze Cruise is a help, but not just the creators, because most of the creators going on that Booze Cruise that I'm going on are people that already subscribe to me, people that watch me every now and then. How do I reach out to the other people that aren't to grow my channel? And I mean, to me, that's the challenge of YouTube is how do you grow?
Because they around here chit-chatting and chatting and chatting. I don't went to the bottom. I should never do that because then I get lost.
Now you taught me how to highlight chat, so you got to go down there and highlight the chat.
No, but I never got to the end, and then I'm at Felicia's. I can't find the colored thing. I think I went back too far up. Is there an easy way of finding it, y'all? I think I went too far back up.
Let me see.
I'm at the end. Felicia, I don't know what time it was. You following the people. It's short drive. Felicia. Oh, there she is. Okay, your following is the people interested in your topic or your style. Yes, that is so true. And that's what we all want. Even if you're a content creator, there's certain people you really, really like to watch their things. And then I hate it when another creator say, "Oh, they must have don't know their stuff boring." Well, go tell them then. Your stuff probably boring too. I've heard people say that in lives. They want us to watch their stuff and it's boring. Your stuff probably boring too.
Well, just say again, doesn't matter what their stuff is. It's about your stuff.
Okay.
So
AR Gun said, "Yeah, I got to hurry up because I'm behind. Teasers is good." At Felicia, the only thing I could think about is shorts they're talking about. A little breadcrumbs feeded out there. That's the only thing I could think of.
I kind of lost track. I didn't follow the chat going down.
Okay, if you have a set, that's what happened when you talk. If you have a set time and day for live stream, people will start to know when you are live, and more people will come to your lives. Yeah, but I know people, once they build a live, they can go whenever they want and people follow them.
They do. Yeah. And again, people have to enjoy what you're listening to you talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, there's certain people that like to, hear me ramble.
Yeah.
And just talk.
Yeah.
So they follow me wherever. But now I want to expand that a little further out. I need more people that like to hear me talk.
Short. That's okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Felicia was saying shorts drive people to your channel. That's what she was talking about. I know.
Yes and no. They drive it to your channel, but for me, they don't watch my long content, and that's the end game for me is people watching my long content. I could do shorts all day, but at least you do get monetized for shorts. I could do shorts all day long and get 4,000 or 5,000 views, especially with CapCut. God bless CapCut. Anyway, I do shorts all day long. They don't watch my long content, and I want people to watch my long content.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
My shorts. It's like my shorts. They don't even know who I am. But they will subscribe. That's the funny part. People will subscribe, and I get subscribers. But again, they're not watching anything.
Well, that's not important to you now.
They may not even watch another short. I mean, they subscribe, and I want people who subscribe and follow me, and want to donate to the cause and join my channel and come on my group cruise. Those are the people I want, not just people. That's what we got about the subs. I don't care about subs.
Okay.
If you don't want to watch me, please don't subscribe.
Yeah. Controversial cruising say entertain on shorts, educate in long forms.
I do. If a lot of times, and I haven't put out. I don't have the content, and I don't like putting out just random content. So haven't put out any long content lately, but when I do put out long content, you'll see shorts where I'll have shorts that will, as people say, and I'm assuming this is what Felicia's talking about. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at it right now at 11:07. She said, I cut up a portion of my video and put it in a short to try to get people to come there and link it. And YouTube, YouTube is starting to do that now, where you can link the short. I don't know if it's out yet, but that's one of the changes that's coming, where there'll be a link to the video. So that's what they're missing. Really is a simple way to click on a short and have the link to the video that this is teasing.
Okay.
So they're in the process of doing that now. Nick Nemeth or whoever I was watching, I think that's what they were talking about. I think I'm going better.
No, I was trying to look down the chat. You're not. I was looking at. I'm doing what you told me to do. We behind. Fluff gets so many subscribers on her short. She's reached 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, and that's great. That's what we're talking about. But are those people that's all she getting from shorts are watching her long content? That's what we talking about.
Or watching other shorts. I mean, again,
talking about.
I have shorts that were 8,000 views. I picked up, 50 subscribers maybe. I never see the people again. They're not commenting on any other shorts. They're not commenting or apparently not liking the long content. So, what good are they really?
I don't know what controversy. You know what he's talking about? Sopranos and the Flintstone.
We're talking about subject. We're going.
Then D said yabba dabba do. Okay. Mike and Rihanna, you gotta find a niche. Sister,
you do.
Been here for a while. I know. I was looking up that the other day, and the only thing I could really come up with, and I just have to embrace it, is over 60. I have to just embrace it. That's the only thing I can come up with. It is.
But again, it's family. It's YouTube, doing YouTube. Set your camera up and let people watch you work, what you do on YouTube. You don't have to necessarily go out. What do you do? Yeah. This is what I watch. This is how I try to get better.
Yeah. Yep. I've definitely thought about that. So I have to embrace. I didn't want to embrace it. I think I know that's what it was. I didn't want to embrace it. And when I'm trying to think what took me on that journey of looking into that. Oh God, I forgot what I was looking for, but yeah, I just have to embrace it. Is what it is.
And Elliot, I CapCut, they give you like templates. You just throw in a video of yours. I don't have the paid version, but again, I don't want to rely on that because I think it's a gimmick. So you can get views, but I think it's more of a gimmick than actually like building your channel. So I mean, again, God bless. As I said, God bless. If you want some views, go to CapCut, get a video about something, and find a good template that's hot. You'll get 5,000 to 10,000 views easily.
Watchers can get bored if the same conversation is the same every time they tune in.
Yes, you have your friends, but even your friends get bored, but they're there. But that's a lot of times. How we talked about the dead air, and you start talking about anything, and then the chat just starts talking about anything, and it kind of messes up the flow of the channel. So that's what happens because you're bored.
Yeah, short attention spans out there. They say that, but if it's really interesting, because I know there are some that I watch over hour videos. So if they're interested, people gonna watch them. Drop a short saying that full video is coming.
Right. But again, see, there's people, I mean, again, if you're not keeping up with what's going on in YouTube, again, is changing. I'm looking at Mike Rihanna. They say it's coming in September. They're going to have it where there's going to be a link in that short that guides you back. So in other words, who's going to look at a short because the attention span is that long? Who's going to look at a short, take the time to go look up your channel, go look up the video, and go watch it? They're making it easy on shorts now where they're going to be able to hit a link. You're in the short, you find that funny, hit that link and go see it. That's going to create a lot more views for your long content. And if they like your long content, now you got somebody hooked that's going to be coming back for more and more and more. My opinion.
Chop up videos into shorts as teaser for full videos.
Okay.
Long form into shorts. Elliot says, when I have a new subject or a subject they like in my community, I get a lot more views in that screen. But if I do a talk show pound all over the place, I don't get a lot of side chatters. Yep. I watch replays when she missed the lives. Okay, because you're vested. It's like Arnell Armin. I'm vested in her. Every time she drop a video, I don't care if it's 2 hours, I'm watching them. You know what I mean? So Elliot said you could do a talking head, tell everyone what your show is about before the live. Elliot said he has been looking into CapCut. Do they charge for that, Bill? CapCut?
Yeah, his next question is yes. They have a paid version. I don't have the paid version, so
Oh, okay. Okay, Mikey said people who watch your shorts won't watch long form content. They will subscribe just for the shorts only.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, and I that's the problem that they have. But that's about to change. So now there's going to be some premium placed on shorts, because if you can have a video that guides you right back to the video that it comes from. I say controversial cruising, and he's worried about if they see a short and they feel like, well, there's no need to watch the long-term content. You don't give them too much, and it's a teaser, maybe a quick second or two, and then you break it off with another second or two of another part of the video. I don't know if Destination Fun is in here. She does something that I really love in the start of her long form content. They give teasers of what's coming up, and I love that. Like, if they're going to Disney World, then maybe they a short clip of a parade, the fireworks, all within the first 30 seconds of the video. If you can keep people's attention for 30 seconds or more, you'll probably have people that will watch more of your long content, if that makes sense.
When I drop a short a day, Felicia says I get more views on my older videos. Drives people to the channel.
Really? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the comments. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Controversial. Not saying it's wrong or right, but I just think at what I watch, all the scrolling habits of people, you have to draw, and I feel like posting a short of a long is overexposure.
But see, again, I really, and I kind of sort of agree, because nobody watches it. Because again, what I'm going to stop doing is what I've been doing here lately. If I have a video or a short or anything, I post it everywhere. I post it on Facebook. I post it on Instagram. I post it on Snapchat. I post it on TikTok. I post it everywhere. And I think that oversaturates the video. So I'm going to stop posting it everywhere. So when they see it, it's new. It's fresh. So I kind of agree with that in a way. But I really, Scott, I really think the shorts with the link, I got to see how the link works. But if it's embedded in the short, I think you're going to get a lot more views, and shorts are going to become a big advertisement for your channel.
He says everyone is here to laugh at shorts. That's why I say entertain. The attention span for shorts is so short. No pun intended. Yeah. But make it relatable to your whole niche. Okay.
I try to do that. I try not to. When I do shorts, I try not to do too many crazy ones. I have a couple of that's not related, but most of them I try to relate to cruising. But again, I really don't think it matters, because even if I relate them to cruising, I don't necessarily get more viewers. I might get more subs, but I don't get more viewers.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Thumbs up to help me grow and share me out. And I'll pin you up on Wednesday because that helped me grow, and them thumbs up too helps me grow. You can put links in the description box on shorts. But are they going to read them, Felicia?
Exactly. Nobody goes to really. I mean, sometimes they go to the comments. They usually just look at the short and laugh.
Yeah.
Usually they don't go there and look at the link.
Even a good short can be too long. It'd be like, well, when it's in, where they at? I posted a community tab about the show coming up. It seems to help some. I also do a mass email before a show. Okay.
I've never thought about the emails. People have done that. I never thought about that, but that might be a good idea. I have to think about that one, because I've seen people do that before. I do the community post.
Yeah.
But do you actually send it out to people? I just felt like people would think they're getting spammed, and that's why I never wanted to really do that. But again, that might be something to consider.
And then he says, also, I would suggest using Bitly and shortening your link so you can track clicks.
Yes.
He said, I use it on, let me go ahead and read this and then you can say it, for all our lives. So I know exactly what clicks I drive to the live. I don't give you that link because that would give me skewed data.
Skewed.
Skewed. Okay. I only use it to gauge myself. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, again, you do want to know where, I mean, it helps when you know where your viewers are coming from. I mean, YouTube gives you like the different things from searches, from, you know, other people's suggestions. I mean, they tell you different places where the viewers are coming from, and that's good to know where most of your viewers are coming from.
And Keisha says she gets a mass. Hey, Tiff. Keisha says she gets some mass emails from Addie and Terry and from Life with Us TV.
See? And those are pretty large channels. And they do it, but that's how they're growing. And they get people to come over there and watch.
Yeah. Ellie had been around for a little bit too. So
yeah,
probably why too. He's been around. He gets a good flow on his lives. So yeah. And a lot of times people will tell you, you know, you're not going to be interested. How you know? Because sometimes you like the person. It don't matter sometimes about the content. You just like the person. So, and that's what you want. So.
Give me 1 second, Betty.
Okay. Yeah, we've been on here almost 2 hours. It's about time for us to call it a day. I didn't realize we've been on this long. Oh my goodness. I asked for their email in my lives and I keep it private by BCC. I asked them to do that. They want a notification. Okay. All right. Okay. This YouTube thing, I didn't realize we've been on 2 hours. I'm going to release both of us in a minute.
Oh man, we learning stuff here.
We learning stuff. Okay.
I am interested in this email. And like Keisha saying that, hey, it works.
Did you see what he said? He said, I asked for their emails in his lives and I keep it private by BCC. I asked them, do they want a notification? And most says yes. It's what
that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what the heck, you know, you be looking for so much stuff, but I forgot what happened while I went to look and then that niche thing came up. And I don't know why I didn't want to embrace the 60s. It wasn't because of the age. I think I was thinking about losing the younger ones too. If I put that, you know.
Well,
that's what I guess that's the audience that you'll lose.
I mean, you have to pick one or the other. See, again, pick one, pick the other. But if you try to flounder right in between, you're not gonna get either one.
Yep. We shall see how it goes, y'all. We'll see what happens. Now y'all done got me confused on my lives. I'm confused. Because I try to talk about something different every time I'm on here.
But no, but it's not it's different, but the subject is the same.
Okay. I got you.
But the subject is life over 60. That's the subject.
Mm-hmm.
But now you hit the YouTube,
living the best life,
living the hair, the makeup, the family. I mean, but it's all in that one subject, and that's what it is. It's like for me, I like cruising.
Okay.
This different ports, different ships. Cruising single or solo. Those are just topics within the subject, and that's what you do. Mm-hmm. So don't confuse it. If you were talking about this is probably closer to being off topic than anything else, because we're not talking about this is an age subject or life, but it is kind of sort of because it's what we do.
Yeah. Because I even had a problem at one time, and I brought it up before, was when I started doing the vlogging recently, it was like I was talking to YouTube creators. So I had to stop that. So that was kind of hard to do on the new ones because I felt like I was still talking to y'all. Oh, let's see. Keisha said the main reason I'm on YouTube, they got me straight for my first cruise. Stanley and Lynette. Okay.
Stanley. It's your boy Stanley.
And and YouTube is hard work, y'all. It's hard. It's it's hard. It's not, it's a grind. That's what it is. It's because whenever y'all throw all this stuff, the shorts and the TikTok and all the other stuff, it's all like, huh? That's too much.
Well, but you can get overwhelmed, but again, you have to balance it with yourself. Like me, it's like I probably do too much. So I think Scott was laughing at me because I have a Snapchat. But again, maybe I don't need Snapchat because again, I don't think I get a lot from it. But I do have a Snapchat.
Oh,
I don't know if it's Warm Strong Adventures though. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That might be my personal Snapchat. Forget that, Scott. Don't look it up.
I know a big YouTuber says yes, shorts do pay, but she said, but the long form videos, that's where you're gonna get your money.
If you're trying to get ad money, which is not the best money in the world to get, the revenue. You want to be like Patrick, who had to
get sponsored and stuff, though.
I think
you sponsors. You want big? I don't want no little sponsor.
Wow, I'll take a little old sponsor.
I know you would.
And you go. There you go. You gonna hang out for the big dog.
I am. Yep. I done learned about that part. Now that part I learned about. Because if they can pay you as little as possible, I'll give you free stuff. But you don't pay me. They'll say she ain't get no sponsorship either. Doing TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and other social. That's what I just said. You gotta go everywhere.
But all my social media, everything is designed to guide them back to Warm Strong Adventures YouTube.
Okay.
But who knows? I mean, those social media things are growing for me too. Instagram, I probably got like 900,000 subscribers on that now. TikTok, I don't know how many I have, 300. I don't know. But again, they're growing too. Mm-hmm. So you can get monetized on Instagram and Facebook and probably TikTok.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And today's the 21st. You know what today is, right?
Yeah, payday.
Betty does know. See, Betty got that one.
Hey, honey, you don't miss by money. But yeah, it's been really good today, though. But y'all gave me a lot to think about. A lot to think about today. And that's what it's all about, You can get monetized on other social media than YouTube, and they pay more too.
There's one that I think Panama City, maybe. I think it's Panama City. She pushes it. Rumble. I've heard of it. I haven't checked it out yet.
Heard of that.
And she says that you can get monetized fast. You start getting monetized like almost immediately. And Felicia says Rumble. But I have not looked into it. Mm-hmm. But it's something to consider.
Yeah, it's always.
And if you meet people on Rumble and YouTube and maybe cross them up. But again, I'm really fascinated. I'm gonna have to get with Elliot and talk to him about how he does the emails. Because that way you could like pick people that in certain groups that you want to email to. That's
Yeah, I know. But then I gotta I know how to hook up the phone, as a set, but I need to learn how to do my camera Cause say if I do the editing thing showing it, then I'm gonna need,
Oh, you're thinking about that.
Yeah, because I'm really interested in that. Before you even said it, I have. Because when I did it the other day, Trish said she learned. I know people look at that, and yeah, you just learn as you go. That's the listen to Elliot on Rumble. Everything I do goes to Rumble automatically.
Rumble posts on YouTube and shares the revenue. So wait a second. When you say a post of YouTube, so I wouldn't post on YouTube anymore. I would just post on Rumble, and they would share with YouTube. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna Felicia. I'm gonna Elliot. I'm gonna take a look at that and try to figure that one out.
Yeah, you take a look at it. I got a knife on my plate. I can't keep up.
Let's get ready to
rumble. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Bill may go live later on. You never know. He may
Bill's
just
not going live.
pop up. And what are you doing this week, Bill, before we close this off?
Bill, Scott, me and Controversial Cruising on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. We are going to talk Cruise Talk. Our YouTube channel or topic is Cruise Talk.
Okay.
And then on Thursday, I do Banter with Bill at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And that will be talking about the pros and cons of solo cruising. I had to think about it. Pros and cons of solo cruising. Okay. So if you're interested in cruising but you're by yourself and don't have anybody to cruise with, come check me out on Thursday and I'll be talking to you about solo cruising because I do a lot of it.
Okay. And Elliot's saying I don't go to Rumble much, but I do get views over there. Bill, it's the morning this week. What's the morning?
Oh, stop it. Yes. It's 10th. I'm sorry. There you go. We can't because somebody's going on vacation. We had to change our time. And he just reminded me this morning about it. We're going on early. This week will be Wednesday at 10:30 Eastern Time and 7:30 Pacific Time.
Okay. All right.
So, and again, hey, Kal-El, Superman, welcome in.
Kal-El. Welcome.
He just reminded me.
Who?
I said he just reminded me this morning. I keep thinking it's next week, but it's this week.
Okay, Wednesday and Friday. I go on at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My live. Sunday's gonna be a little bit different. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Is my premiere. Then we're gonna have the tea party at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget.
What would I do without Scott? And what we're going to talk about this week is 5 reasons to cruise now.
Oh,
so why today is a good day to cruise? Why now? This time, this day and age that we're in right now. If you want to know why now is the best time to cruise, come 10:30 Eastern Time. To Controversial Cruising myself.
I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. Tomorrow. I just thought about that. He ain't gonna do nothing but clean. Hopefully they don't find nothing. I've been really fortunate some years now. They just clean and I get on out of there. Do y'all ever heard about a dentist that clean teeth? Ever since the pandemic, he had to get rid of his staff. He's older.
Oh, no.
And he does it all. Mm-hmm. And he only stay open like 3 days a week, something like that. So my dentist clean my teeth. So that's a rarity, I hope he don't retire too soon. Okay, but thank you so much. Oh, y'all been amazing today. The chat, I couldn't even keep up with the chat. Oh my goodness. I love that though. I really do. And next time me and Bill, I don't know when, but we'll be on and I'll let him co-stream out and do that. And then we're going to bring more people to the party.
There you go. That's the ideal, to bring more people to the party.
More people to the party. But I think right now, in fact, I know it's the best I've felt since I've been on YouTube. This was the best I have felt being on YouTube. It'll be September, be 2 years. So I'm going to celebrate my 2 years more than the monetization. Yeah. For me, I know a lot of people, and I miss them. YouTube. A lot of people was doing monetization parties, and I don't do them as much as they used to. But giveaways, big giveaways, and all that. But I just think, making it 2 years, that's amazing.
I got monetized, but again, by the time I got monetized, I was so tired. I was somewhat tired of like YouTube. But maybe I do like you did, 2 years. March 18th, do a
little celebration. A little celebration. I made it 2 years. So, okay. Thanks, everybody. And also the people that come and watch my replay, and whoever shares me out, I will definitely pin you up on Wednesday. I know Mike and Rihanna shared me out. I can't remember if anybody else said it. But thank you. And I tell you, we got the same friends here that we always have.
That's what we like.
With some new friends too.
Yep.
And here we go.
Just text, I know it's a toss. Oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Hey, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me